Okay, I was like, all right, so hello, my name's Julie Sanchez, Vice President of the Islander Feminist Club. I'm from Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, and I'm honestly amazed to be standing here in front of all of you today to speak about something that affects a great majority of us and the change we plan on getting, because our issue isn't something we should feel is a burden to speak about. Periods are natural, normal, and completely out of our control. So why must we pay extra and have a harder time getting access to products for something we don't choose in getting? Today we unite to fight for a cause we know to be true, that period products are not a luxury, they are a necessity. Getting a period isn't some luxurious experience. In some cases, they are painful inconveniences that we are expected to endure in silence or be shamed for speaking about. Now we are here and we will no longer remain silent. We will be heard here today. Period poverty is something I know firsthand, not knowing there was an actual term for it. All I knew was the embarrassment of stating myself and not being able to afford period products. But I can hear people saying, well, if you can afford toilet paper or shampoo, you can clearly afford menstrual products. But what happens when you can't afford that either? My mom, a single parent with 4 kids, consistently reassured us everything would be okay, even when the light got shut off or when we had to sneak past the landlord for being late on the rent because we had to buy the necessities we could barely afford. My mother knew the embarrassment she felt when she stained herself when she was young, when her family couldn't afford pads or tampons. She refused to let her children feel the same way. Sadly, with all her hard work, it didn't always guarantee we would have it all when we needed it. When those times came when we had no menstrual products, I would go to school when the nurse had some products that had been donated. I would go and get these pads, feeling a sense of relief knowing my mom didn't need to worry about buying products so soon again. Until one day when walking in, the nurse looked at me, handed me a pad saying this isn't some store. I felt humiliated. I wanted to tell her I tried not bleeding through my pad. But it hit me. She had no clue about my life. And why would she care? I started thinking even more about how my voice meant nothing walking down to the restroom in my middle school. And even if I complained or tried to explain myself, no one would ever listen. I understood one thing. No one would help, so why speak up? Why try? So as soon as I could, I joined the workforce helping my mom. I knew one thing, my voice didn't matter, that the change I would hope for would never come. All I could do was manage to try and support my family. While writing this, it hit me. What if someone else out there felt the exact same way as I did? And all they could do was look out for themselves and their loved ones. This was my mindset for a long time. When coming to college, was just to look for a job to help support my family, get a degree, and help continue to support my family even better. That's still the plan, but my closed-off voice didn't care for social justice. I saw a fight where my voice still didn't matter and consistently pulled away from such things. Why give myself the hope that someone would care? I'm so sorry. About us. Would care about us. Poor, uneducated, and consistently quiet people that didn't have hope. Until one day, I got a flyer to a club, the Islander Feminist, the first official meeting. Why this piqued my interest, why the times fit so perfectly, why, I didn't know, but I was urged to go. When showing up, sitting down, I saw a girl around my age standing and was shocked. She was Hispanic and she had this voice full of passion and had a sense of determination. I felt admiration for her. She had this voice, spoke with such confidence. I thought, what if people don't care to listen? But I saw she didn't care if no one listened. She kept trying and kept going, and that made me want to be just like her. She encouraged us to use our voice, that our voice mattered. And I thought, she wants to hear me. She wants to hear my opinions and my thoughts. As times passed, I realized that the changes and impacts she had on the people and the environment around her. Her name is Ariana Rodriguez. She gave me my power and my voice. And she continued to encourage me to the point where I finally spoke my